Welcome to bakingmad.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make a great alternative Christmas cake. This is my special recipe. It's a chocolate Christmas cake. So the first step is to cream some butter and some sugar together. So I got 200 grams of unsalted butter, nice and soft, and I'm going to weigh in 100 grams of dark muscovado sugar, 50 grams of molasses. This is going to make our cake nice and dark and going to bring a beautiful treacle flavor. Right, that's perfect. Time to add our eggs. So I'm going to break 3 eggs and I'm going to mix one at a time. So time to weigh my dry ingredients. 150 grams of plain flour, and Christmas will be Christmas with some spices. So 1 teaspoon of mixed spice, half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. So I'm going to sift the flour and the spices in the egg mixture, and I'm going to mix them together on slow speed till it's nice and smooth. At this stage you don't want to over mix it, so just when all the ingredients are combined together and you get a nice smooth mixtures like that, you stop. And now I'm going to melt some dark chocolates, and I need 175 grams, which I'm going to melt in the microwave. So I'm going to add the melted chocolate to our lovely mixture, and that's just a combination made in heaven. Lovely spices, beautiful sugars, and the dark chocolate. Time to add our fruit. Raisins and golden sultanas. We need a total of 400 grams, and they've been soaked overnight in 100 ml of orange liquor. So they're nice and plump. Now I'm going to weigh 100 grams of mixed peel, 50 grams of glacé cherries, 75 grams of roasted hazelnuts, 75 grams of walnut half. And finally, to add a bit of zest to our Christmas cake, the juice of 1 lemon. So time to combine our ingredients together at slow speed. I don't want to over mix it because I don't want to crush the nuts on the cherries. I want to keep them nice and chunky. So I got a spring foam tin, slightly buttered and lined at the base and on the side with baking paper, plus an extra disc to go on the top to stop the cake to get too dark when it bakes. And this cake is a great alternative, and it will please the people who don't like fruit cake normally. You know, this one's got chocolate, it's got the orange liquor, it's got all this beautiful fruit, it's packed with fruit, and I think everybody's just going to love it. And that's going to go in the oven, preheated to 150, so it's got a low temperature, like you cook a traditional Christmas cake, and it will take between an hour, 45 minutes to 2 hours. You can see it's lovely and dark. And the trick to get a beautiful cake which is nice and flat is to use it upside down. A little splash of orange liquor to it, roughly 50 ml. And here I got some sift apricot jam, which I heated on the stove. I'm gonna slightly brush the top of my cake, and this is to secure my decorations. And at this stage you can be completely creative, there is no set decor, but feel free to copy me if you want, I will be very flattered. Some pecan half dried apricot, I've got some dried pitted prunes, and some beautiful candied slice of oranges, a few walnuts, some roasted hazelnuts, bright green, lovely peeled pistachios, and finally some lemon zest. And now to make it nice and glossy, I'm just gonna carefully brush all the fruit with the sift apricot. As usual, I can't resist myself to add a bit of glamour. I'm gonna add a little highlight of 24 karat gold leaves. And with the point of the knife, I'm just gonna highlight some of the fruit. And here we are. This is my chocolate and orange Christmas cake.